Good evening, everybody, and welcome to another Clayton's Classroom. I want to thank you for joining us tonight. We know you have a lot of other things you could be doing, and you're choosing to spend this time with us. And we really appreciate the support. And, of course, it's a good opportunity to come together and share new ideas and learn something new. So tonight, our guest host is Dr. Gerlach. Very excited to have him join us here. And today is the 24th of January. So the first thing I'd like to do is to read our short disclaimer. This call is intended for informational purposes only. Neither the products nor the statements made about the products on this call have been evaluated by the FDA, AMA, or any other medical entity. The views and opinions expressed on this call by Clayton Nolte, distributors, customers, and or other speakers solely represent the conclusions of said speakers and are not guarantees that anyone using the products will achieve the same results. These conclusions and products are not intended to be substitutes for the diagnosis, treatment, cure, or prevention of any disease or injury, nor should they be taken as substitute for the advice of a physician. Anyone suffering from disease or injury should consult with a physician. All right. And I am Corinne. I'll be your moderator this evening. So we have an awful lot that we're going to be covering tonight, and very anxious to get going with that. So I would first like to welcome and acknowledge Clayton Nolte, who, of course, without Clayton, none of this would be happening. And Clayton has been in this world of subtle and free energies for about 5 decades, and he has a very interesting background in his research and study and application for these things. And he has particularly found the study of water and the mysteries and properties of water. And through his years of investigation, he has invented a way to mimic how water moves in nature. And this, combined with 14 years of higher education, specifically in math, physics, and chemistry, has brought him to a place of understanding that there's much more to how things work in nature than what we've been told. So he's found ways to just ask the questions of nature and get the answers that he needed to continue on and create a technology that he's harnessed into a way to provide a healthy water for all life on this planet and a better quality of life. We have a wonderful event coming up that is also due to Clayton's interest and dedication to these areas of study and development. So no further ado, Clayton, welcome to Clayton's Classroom.
Well, thank you, Corinne. So did you tell them that that we have an event this coming weekend here in Sedona, Arizona?
We do? Oh, no, I didn't. So
and
what
Derek,
on earth are we doing?
And Derek is a guest speaker. He said he is going to be on stage, and he's going to reveal significant technology and a clear picture of his studies and practices. So anyway, so there you go.
All right. Well, we're looking forward to that. And so let's get right into it. I would like to introduce our guest host, Dr. Gerlach. Dr. Gerlach is a cutting-edge visionary scientist with heart who is committed to using his natural gifts and skills to improve the quality of life for everyone and everything on the planet. He believes that attaining a greater understanding of vital life force energies will improve all living things and allow us further access to our divinity. An entrepreneurial inventor since early childhood, Dr. Gerlach furthered his experience by attaining a Bachelor of Science degree in Ohio State and went on to Stanford University to earn both master's and PhD degrees in electrical engineering. Over the years, he has worked in Silicon Valley and has over 20 patents to his name. A critical thinker with a voracious appetite for reading and knowledge, Dr. Gerlach developed his own multidimensional approach to research. This includes both the rigorous application of the scientific method, direct sensing of vital life forces, and accessing a higher guidance. Dr. Gerlach is the founder of the Association for Balancing Life Energy, also known as ABLE, which provides its members a remote vital life energy transmission service. Always inventing, Dr. Gerlach's most recent contribution is the invention of Vital Essence Water Concentrate. Vital Essence water is ordinary water that is imbued with high-frequency vital life energies via a new breakthrough technology. By balancing and restoring our vital life energies, we become better versions of ourselves and move closer to reaching our full potential. Dr. Derek Gerlach, so pleased and honored to have you join us tonight.
Thank you, Marin. It's my pleasure as well, and thank you for that introduction.
Well, I love how you refer to me as Marin, because many people don't know my last name is Marin, which kind of rhymes with Corinne. So it's an easy thing to slip into. And you being from Marin County, even easier.
Sorry, yeah, my mistake, Corinne.
Oh, welcome. So happy to have you.
Yeah. Thank you.
Well, we're going to move into, we have some interesting questions lined up for Dr. Gerlach. And I know that, Clayton, we'd like to start everybody off on a breathing sequence. And I didn't suggest to people that they become hydrated before this call. We say that every time, and I hope that you just had the initiative to go ahead and do that. You should always have water with you anyway, especially when you are wanting to tune up your receptors and get new information. So we are going to continue into a breathing sequence. So those of you who have a portable unit, you can use that to join in. If you don't, you can also benefit by doing this sequence and holding the intention that Clayton will be setting forth. So, Clayton?
Oh, I thought you were going to give me an intention, or Dr. Gerlach.
Oh, well, then I'll leave.
So let me throw this out first. You know, basically an intention, an intention that everybody on this call puts into their mind or focuses on initially before the breathing sequence, basically is an aspect that you all know. It is two or more gathered together in like mind. Basically, you could change the world pretty much instantaneously, because what we're going to put forward, whatever it is, goes up in a unified field. And by stepping into a breathing sequence, this is one of the magical things of breath. As you take into yourself the steps, or let's say the aspect of each breath, breathing in and breathing out, what happens is you become connected. In other words, connected with self, grounded. And in that grounded state of being, you become what I would consider one of the most powerful beings on the planet, because you're no longer thinking of the problems or the conditions or the stuff of your life. You are engaged in breathing. And as we are engaged and connected with our, let's say, our grounding state, which this is, which breathing is, and which structured water is, and placing an intent into the unified field, brings about a significant advancement of change. And so there you go. So who wants to put forth an attempt? I told you what mine was, but it's a little bit long. So you go ahead, Corinne, or Derek.
Well, I would like to ask Derek if you would be so kind as to put forth what you feel is an appropriate intention for this evening.
Yeah, I think a good intention would be for us to all have developed perhaps even a deeper appreciation for the subtle energies, the multidimensional nature of reality, that there is truly magic in the world, and that's really there for the taking. So it's a little bit hard to put into words, but understand that magic is real, and that can be something you can work with in your life.
Okay, and mine was kind of similar. It was to be open and receptive to the unlimited good and abundance of the universe. How about that? And
great.
And the subtle energies. I don't say it that often, but again, it is very much a powerful part of everything that we do. And so let's do this. We're doing a 5-part breathing sequence. This is something that's published. It's on our website, and the beautiful thing about this is when you breathe structured air, it brings your physiology into a grounded state or 0 point. What we have found that within 2 breaths through the portable, and that's breathing through the small end of your portable, within 2 breaths, it brings all your vital signs to normal. So let's step into this. We are breathing to what we set forward, subtle energies, and being open and receptive to them, and the good and abundance of the universe. So here we go. The first step is into the mouth and out the nose. So it's 1, 2, 3, into the mouth and out your nose. The second step is into your left nostril, holding your right shut, and it'll be out your right nostril, holding your left shut. So 1, 2, 3, in through your left nostril, holding your right shut, and out through your right, holding your left shut. The third step is in through your right nostril, holding your left shut, and it'll be out through your left, holding your right shut. So 1, 2, 3, in through your right nostril, holding your left shut, and out through the left, holding your right shut. The fourth step is in through your right nostril, holding your left shut, and it will be out your mouth. So 1, 2, 3, in through your left nostril, holding your right shut, and out your mouth. And the fifth step is in through your right nostril, holding your left shut, and out your mouth. 1, 2, 3, in through the right nostril. And out your mouth. Some of the interesting aspects of all this is each one of these steps is an aspect of your brain, the brain frequencies. One breath would be your we didn't do the awakened state, but your sleep state, your meditative state,